I'm Minister William Edward Turner, and I should have a guest coming on here in a few seconds. Author April Ray should be on with me. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good, good. I can hear you too. Great, great. You're upside down though.
Are you?
I don't know how you did that. Oh, now you're right side. Okay, great. It's great to see you again. And wow, I go through this experience uh, every time except when I'm invited on somebody else's stuff. It seems like it works so smoothly. And when I'm doing it, it's like, okay, what happened? Which way does it go? But I'm going to get this thing down if it takes another 2 years. So,
I can't see. I can't see. I can't see the comments.
you can't see the
Is that okay?
comments? No, I can.
No.
Leon Turner, guy with my last name, said, hello, hi, hey, April Ray. Okay.
Join us.
And there's also some other people online uh, watching. But I do want to start off and introduce you. This is April Ray. She's an awesome author. She's a writer of a number of books. I think you have 7 or 8 out now. And
I have 6, including this one right here, Destroyed by Family,
is
Part
that the
2.
second version? Yeah, part 2. Great, great,
Um,
great, great. So, she's got that logo that I love behind her. That is such a beautiful thing. I just love that, how creative that was done. You know, I wish I'd
right.
have. But I wanted to talk to you a little bit. Tell us a little bit about where you're from and what started you to writing.
Well, I'm from New York, South Bronx, and I'm in North Carolina. I've been here for about all my life now. And what started me to writing was I know I mentioned in my bio on my Amazon bio that I had Graves' disease, which is a attack of the thyroid. So, can you still hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, it got quiet there.
I'm
I
listening
didn't know.
intently.
Okay. Um, so I kept being in a lot of pain and I was depressed and I said I need to do something. So I couldn't, do a whole lot. I went to work and everything. So I started writing and and some weird things came in my mind
Okay.
about Destroyed by Family and how it all plays out. She's a disturbed lady with
Hmm.
uh, insane parents and stuff. And I drew a lot of stuff out of my background. Not saying my parents in no way insane or crazy. It just made for a good story. So
You're right.
I was
Gotcha.
writing.
Gotcha.
As I was writing, I noticed my disease got less. I tolerated my disease more.
Okay.
So that helped me. It helped me to forget about my thyroid disease.
Oh,
And
well, that's great.
the book was about this thick.
Wow. So,
But ever since I fell in love with it, and my stories keep me up at night.
okay. So that's the average writer thing that we get the inspiration and you can't stop and you're
You can't go
and
it's done.
can't go to sleep. Yeah, until it's done. Until it's done. And so with your latest book, now the one that I posted the other day, um, the one that had the
Is
red cover, what was that one?
it that
Yes, it's that one there. Yes.
one? She yearns for a different type of man. It's about a lawyer that is in love with her husband, but she finds out later that he's controlling
Oh,
and
okay.
she sets out to, you know.
To explore. the outside the marriage. Is that it?
Yeah,
Okay, okay,
but
okay. I just thought that title was interesting to me. And I was just saying, wow, that's just it. The title just draws you in. And when you're making your titles, is that something you look for? Is that what you try to find when you write your titles?
well, I start with a title and then I start writing.
Okay,
And I write around my title.
gotcha, gotcha. So
I write,
I kind of do the same
and
thing. I know what you're talking about.
if you notice, I change my cover a lot. But this time, we'll not be changing my covers.
Uh-huh.
And the cover was created by CEO. I forget his name. I can't pronounce his name. It's gonna kill me. Clement, CEO Clement. He's a designer.
Okay.
He came to that cover.
All right. So you were talking about how you came up with your stories. The one story, I guess, is from what you were going through, and then you kind of take it and modify that. Or is that what's happening?
Sir, I couldn't understand you.
Okay, I was saying one of the things was how do you come up with your stories?
Well, I pull a lot of it from my personal life and then I fictionalize it and make it interesting and add stuff that, people wouldn't ordinarily do. And
Right.
that's what writing is about. You don't want to keep reading all, the stories about stuff that you can watch on TV. You want to create a different atmosphere and take your readers
Right,
away and,
right.
you know, get their minds to wondering and thinking and
Hmm.
just, oh my God.
Okay.
I know some workers have read this book and they've lost nights of sleep.
Oh, wow.
That's kind of
Well, that
scary.
doesn't sound good. I would probably just write about my couch turning into a spaceship or something. Yeah, because it's
I,
while I'm watching a movie, but nevertheless. But I understand. So you take what you have out of your experiences and apply them to the title that you have to create the what is it, like a fiction fantasy type thing?
it's suspense drama.
Suspense drama.
A lot of,
Explain that to the
a lot.
people. What is suspense drama?
Well, suspense is when I'm writing a story, but you can't quite figure out what's going to happen next. And every time you find out what's going to happen next, it takes your breath away. So it's a lot of shock factor, and it's like, oh my God, no, she didn't. You kill certain people, you add certain people, you
Oh,
do
okay.
things that are, you know, not ordinary, which I like to write about. I have a good imagination, so if I
Yeah.
scare anybody, I'm so sorry, but I have a good, very good imagination, and I like to use it.
Great, great, great. So that and the thriller part, I guess, is wrapped in that too, right?
Yes, sir. It is wrapped in that,
Oh,
and people have read my books are always shocked at my middle and the ending and the things that I make my characters do.
okay.
I'm sure they don't.
Something that they wouldn't do, huh? Now,
Yeah, but I enjoy the shock value in my books.
okay. Now, one of the things that you mentioned in your bio that you said including flash fiction. What's the difference between flash fiction and regular fiction?
Okay, flash fiction is okay. Can you see this
That
book
one at the
right here?
top. Yeah, I remember that.
When you write a story short, is when you write a short story.
Okay, so
And you're
it's not
writing a
long.
short.
Is that what it
It's
means?
not long,
Okay.
and yeah. And this one right here, Stay Over Friends.
Mm-hmm.
This one is a short story, and Chances is a short story, and they
Okay.
all are action packed, and you put in all the action and all the drama in very small. It's like maybe that book has 50 something pages or 30 something pages. This one has a few pages, and it's about a wife that wants to make extra money. So she answers an
Okay.
ad, and the turmoil starts.
Okay. So she didn't
But
go into
Flash Fiction,
multi-level marketing, huh?
Sir?
I said, so she did not go into multi-level marketing.
Oh no, she went into something more. I don't even want to talk about it. You have to read the book, and it's a short read.
Okay,
It's a
great,
short read
great, great. Now, who are your targeted readers and how do you find them?
for people that want to relax,
Uh-huh.
escape, and to read the ordinary and not to. I mean, sometimes you like your self-help books. Sometimes you like your drama stories that you can kind of guess what's going on. My books are for readers that can handle the shock that I put in my books
Okay.
because there's a lot of things going on, but it's very you can understand it as you go, but you can't guess what's going to happen next in my books
Gotcha.
unless somebody told you.
Okay. So when looking at is there a method to creating shock? Is there a method? Did you have some training or
Oh, I don't have any training. I write from my gut
okay.
and what I love to read. I write what I would love to read, and I hope that people who read my books will see that I'm a different type of author. I write different, I think different, and I'm not scared to put what I think inside my book without being sleazy and a bunch of cuss words. I leave those out, but I get my point across.
Mm-hmm.
And if it shocks me, it's going in my book.
So the bunch no cuss words is a good thing because oftentimes it seems like you can't pick up anything without having to deal with I didn't need to know that new cuss word.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. I mean, at first I had to take some cuss words out because at first, going through my illness and stuff, I had a lot of anger and I put that in my book. So I've had to go back in and take some things out, but there's some scenes in there that you were like, oh my God.
Okay, okay. So
But it's not
no,
like
go
the
ahead.
appointment.
So we were talking about targeting your readers, and you said that it's people who like shock, but how do you find those people?
Well, I'm hoping they find me.
Okay.
I advertise in book groups and I word of mouth. I've sold a lot of books in person, just at work or in the grocery store and stuff. If I'm talking to people in a nail salon, I always mention my books and I always keep a book with me so they can buy it.
Okay. Boy, I haven't
But
been to a nail salon recently.
oh, I need to go.
The last time I went, I was with somebody and I thought the fumes were going to drive me blind. But nevertheless, uh,
It's
but I see what you
it's
mean. So any place where people are gathering together and they have time to sit and you have time to sit and talk with them is one of the places that you could possibly sell your book.
right. And I never come out and say, "Hi, I'm an author." I don't say that.
Right, right.
They there a lot of people always ask me, "Do you model?" Or what do you do? And I tell them, I say, "Oh." And then I start my introduction. I always keep a book. Always, if you authors out there that I knew, keep your books with you because you never know who's going to buy them. But I advertise on Twitter, and I have a YouTube channel called The April Ray Show. I advertise my books on
Yes,
that.
yes.
And I on my Facebook page, but a lot of people don't know me, don't know who I am, and some of my, when you first read my books, they're kind of, different than the books that are out now. Enough said about that.
Okay, okay. Gotcha. So, is there any particular software you use in creating your covers or
Oh yes, when I feel creative, I'll get out my I don't know if anybody ever heard of PicMonkey.
I haven't,
It's a
but I'll write
software.
that down.
Yeah,
Pick
P
Monk.
I
P-I-
PicMonkey.
P-I-C-K or P-I-C?
PIC
Okay.
Mickey. I hope I
Okay.
spelled that right.
Okay. If not, we'll sound exit or something. Get it in. Uh,
Also, I use PowerPoint a lot too. PowerPoint is a Microsoft Word program.
yeah.
I use that and I cut and paste, and you can do that in PicMonkey, and piece your pieces together. Like for instance, my Destroyed by Family book. I cut her out of something. I cut the background out of something. I cut this out of something,
Hmm.
and I just piece it together because I've had this cover change so many times because I let a designer try to create what I want and I wasn't satisfied.
Gotcha.
So that's one reason why I started doing my creating my own book covers. But majority of my book covers are commissioned by designers. I do pay designers to do my good covers, and I think you can tell when I do them versus the designer. But the point that I'm trying to make when I do covers is so I can keep my creative control and I can show readers what's up here,
Gotcha. Gotcha.
kind of
So they
like
can
that.
get a view
And
from looking at your cover of the inside before they open the book.
right,
Okay.
right. Well, that's the whole point of covers. That's the whole
Right.
point to people to them. But I wanted to relate my own creativeness in my own work since I did write, publish it, and did all the legwork. I want to do covers whenever I can. I will not be changing this cover again if anybody wants to know. This
So we can
will
look
not
for that
change.
cover because I thought you had taken a picture yourself and then changed the color content of it. You know how you change the color saturation? And I said, is that her or is that not her? You know, because I seen you in some other things on your Facebook channel. And it's like, first of all, I was like, okay, is that her? Oh, yeah, it is her. I can tell she talked. You know,
Always,
because you can really change your look sometime. Because when you pull your hair back, it was like the first time I was like, I don't know if is that her or not, you know, because you had your
yeah.
hair up and stuff, and you were uh, smiling and making these looks and stuff, and I was like, I don't know if I got the right video or not.
Just imagine when I get these braces off, I'm really gonna look different.
Oh yes, oh yes, and you know I have a good time going with you through your braces experiences. You know,
Yeah.
with going to the doctor with
Um,
you and all that stuff, and that was informative because never had braces,
did you
but
watch that on my YouTube channel?
yeah, I watched it on your YouTube channel. Yeah, I've been tagging along. I'm the one that says, "How do you make a comment?" Because for some reason I can never make a comment on there, but I don't know. I can't make a comment on anybody's.
Well, you have to go down all the way down when you're on YouTube. Scroll all the way down till you see your name, and then it says comments. And it's a long way to go down because they have all these other stuff, you know.
Okay, okay. I'll try that next time. I'll keep going and won't get frustrated and stop.
I wish I could see the comments. I can't see anything.
You can't? Okay. Well, we have just several people watching, and nobody is. Uh, Somebody said you're a beautiful homie, and I can't see the top because they've gone up above the line. Okay. And they said you're their favorite author, but I can't see their name. But that's nice. Um,
Yeah,
but
I'm gonna
what?
have to I'm
Huh?
used. This is my first time on connecting with somebody else, so we're gonna have
Okay.
to.
Well, I'm usually only on a half an hour, and we're down
Right.
to 7:28 now. And I would like to ask for you to come back this Thursday. Can you come back this Thursday with us?
my word, you are awesome. I will certainly be back. Certainly.
Okay, great,
I
great,
look forward.
great. And then you can kind of tell us about uh, who inspired you. Did you have any authors? And I want you to talk about the business of being an author, because I think oftentimes we look at the glorified part as I'm an author and I have books out there. And as you were saying, you do most of the stuff yourself. And as we were talking about the other day, that is a challenge in itself.
Yes, it is a challenge. Still, I have to deal with designers, um, prints. I have to go to the printer. Luckily, I have a friend that's a printer. I have to go and talk to them about printing some things out for me because I want to get out more in the public and
Hmm.
start networking. It's something that I really need to do. I am, believe it or not, I am a little shy.
Okay. I don't believe it, but yeah, I can understand that because I might be the same way. I used to act and do acting, and I'm a different person on stage than I am when
Oh,
you see me, but haven't done any acting in a while.
wow, that's hard work.
Yes, it was. And part of the hard work is
Respect that,
learning to wait. Yeah. You
right?
come down for rehearsal and you got your lines, and they do everybody else's lines, and then you have to come up, go home, and come back tomorrow at the same time early and sit and hope till they get to your scene.
Oh my God, no.
Yeah, people
I
don't
don't think I
realize
could do
that. It's just like people don't realize the stuff you go through as an author either. They just think as you sit there and write, and somebody pays you $1 million, and you go on tour.
it. Let me know, 'cause I want to be there.
Uh-huh.
Not,
Yeah, it's a
you
lot
have to
getting
love,
there. So
you
we're
have
gonna
to love
go.
writing.
What you getting ready
Yeah,
to say something? Go ahead.
you have to love writing to stay in this business. You have to do it because you love it. And then if you love something, everybody else can tell when they read my books how much I love writing.
Great, great. That's a great statement that you must love writing and you do it because you love it, not because it's so much hard work or I'm trying to be a millionaire, but you
Love,
love expressing yourself through writing. But you don't mind being
yes,
a millionaire in the process either.
yeah,
Yeah. If it comes, you'll take it. Gotcha.
yeah.
Okay, so tomorrow, not tomorrow, but Thursday, when you come back, we want to talk about the business of being an author. And maybe you can tell us about if you had any author that inspired you or anything like that. And just kind of go through what it takes. And I know that when you got multiple books, that it's a big difference than I wrote a book, you know, because you experience
I'm guilty.
different things.
Yeah, I'm guilty of writing several. Right now, I'm writing 4 books at one time, and I haven't put anything out new this year, but I plan on putting at least 2 books out before this year's over.
All
So,
right. Okay. Well, we just like to thank everybody for being here today. We really appreciate you coming in. And if you came in late, like I see a couple of people did, I want you to come back this Thursday at 7 p.m. And we're going to be talking to April Ray some more. She's going to tell you about her great books and her experiences being an author and what it takes. To be an author in the business of being an author because it's more than just looking good and writing books. So we just thank you so much, April, for being here today. And I can't wait to continue this conversation on Thursday.
and thank you, and I thank all the people for watching, and I hope they read my books and understand what type of author I am, and they won't regret reading my books. Their eyes will be open to a new experience.
Okay, and I'm going to put a link in the video once it goes out so they can go on Amazon and see your books. That's at amazon.com/author/April Ray, right?
Yeah,
April Ray is
yeah.
all one word. Okay.
Say it again.
I had www.amazon.com/author/April April Ray.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay,
That is right.
that's correct. Okay, great. Well, I'm going to put that in the comments, uh, well, in the title after it comes back, and then people can see that there and they can click on that and go to your site and look at your books and see the previews and all that kind of stuff and hopefully buy some. So,
Yeah,
I,
and next time I'll have this thing figured out where I can put it back on the holster instead of holding it, holding the phone the whole time.
okay.
I'm so goofy.
Hey, don't feel bad. We're all learning. And it seems like every time I learn something, I have to get a new phone and I got to learn where everything is at again. So it's
Well,
always
you're doing
challenging.
good. You're doing good. I appreciate you having me on your talk show. I really appreciate it, sir.
Well, I really appreciate you being on. You have a wonderful and blessed day. And everyone else, have a blessed day. And hopefully, you'll visit us this Thursday as we continue our conversation with author April Ray. Have a great night.
Thank